Taurus, Mercury retrograde from October 20th to November 26th, 2025. When money slows, destiny whispers. When the earth trembles beneath calm ground, Taurus, your world is usually steady, grounded like a mountain that never moves. But from October 20th to November 26th, 2025, Mercury, the planet of communication and calculation, begins to move backward, and suddenly, the ground beneath you shifts. In Thaiastrology, Mercury governs two vital forces for you: the second house of income and possessions, and the fifth house of creativity, children, and new ventures. Now Mercury dances awkwardly between the sixth house of obstacles and debts and the seventh house of partnerships and contracts. So, what does that mean? It means that the universe is asking you to re-examine what you own, what you owe, and whom you trust. It's not a punishment. It's a pause to help you rebuild on stronger ground. 1. Finances and delayed rewards. The rhythm of waiting money feels slower. Payments stall. Transfers delay. Promises stretch longer than expected. Perhaps a client forgets to pay on time, or your salary adjustment takes longer to process. For business owners, paperwork for funding or credit lines may drag. Not canceled, just endlessly pending. Imagine this. You submit your financial report expecting quick approval. A week later, they ask for one more document. Then another. It feels endless. But that delay gives you time to discover a small error that could have cost you far more later. This is Mercury's style. He doesn't destroy your progress, he forces precision. So instead of panic, adjust your rhythm. Track your spending daily. Avoid impulse purchases. And if you're signing anything involving money, read every line. The weight of responsibility expenses will likely rise, especially those tied to family, children, or home upgrades. A younger person might need tuition, or a parent might need medical support. Even your car or computer might suddenly demand attention. It's not bad luck, it's redistribution. Money flows where karma requires resolution. At the same time, beware of delegation errors. If you let an assistant, partner, or employee handle finances, double-check their work. Miscommunication or small carelessness could ripple into bigger confusion. And above all, this is not the time to start risky investments. Mercury retrograde clouds logic and tempts you with shiny ideas, crypto tips, impulsive business pitches, limited time schemes. Say no for now. Wait until December's clarity before committing. 2. Work, competition, and creative fatigue, Taurus. You're ruled by Venus. You love comfort, stability, and beauty. But Mercury retrograde pulls you into chaotic timing, demanding flexibility. Communication systems slow down. Devices freeze mid-presentation. Emails vanish into spam. Your patience is tested by glitches you can't control. This period challenges your professional identity. Can you stay graceful when everything feels messy? That's your real test. If you work in sales, media, design, or tech, expect your tools to misbehave. The laptop crashes, the camera refuses to connect, the printer runs out of ink seconds before a deadline. These are not cosmic jokes, they are training grounds for your adaptability. Competition and pressure. Mercury retrograde intensifies the spirit of rivalry. You may feel pressure from colleagues or competitors who seem faster or louder. But remember, Mercury only wins races of wit. You, Taurus, win marathons of endurance. Example, a coworker might steal your spotlight during a meeting, but while they burn out in chaos, you quietly rebuild, refine, and deliver lasting results. So don't fight for attention, fight for quality. When Mercury moves direct, your quiet consistency will speak louder than anyone's noise. Creative blocks and hidden breakthroughs. Because Mercury also rules your fifth house of creativity and new beginnings, projects may feel stuck. Writers lose words. Artists feel uninspired. Business plans blur. Don't force output. Review foundation. Reread old notes. Reconnect with why you started. Sometimes the breakthrough comes not from invention, but from reconnection. A Taurus painter might rediscover an unfinished artwork from years ago and suddenly realize it's more meaningful now. That's the magic of this retrograde, turning old efforts into new growth. 3. Relationships, alliances, and karmic tests. Now let's talk about the heart, because Mercury moves through your seventh house of relationships. Conversations with partners, in love or business, may circle endlessly. You say, "We've already discussed this." They say, "But you didn't really listen." Retrograde energy repeats lessons until we truly understand them. If you're in a relationship, small disagreements about money, time, or priorities could feel magnified. Don't escalate. Revisit, rephrase, and most importantly, listen. If you're single, someone from your past might reappear. But before romantic nostalgia takes over, ask, is this closure or a rerun? Retrograde reunions often bring emotional understanding, not lifelong reunion. Business partnerships, business alliances may wobble too. A partner might question shared responsibilities or delay their contribution. Contracts could need revisions. Example: suppose you run an online business with a friend. Suddenly, payment platforms glitch, orders delay, and tensions rise. It's tempting to blame Mercury, but in truth, the cosmos is pushing both of you to upgrade systems, clarify roles, and communicate transparently. In the end, stronger structure will replace confusion. 4. The blessing of Jupiter. Hidden allies even amid Mercury's mischief. Jupiter shines brightly ahead of you. In Thaiastrology, Jupiter now holds strength, radiating wisdom and grace toward Taurus. This means no matter how tangled the process feels, help will arrive. It might come through a mentor, a loyal friend, or a surprising supporter from your network. Join social events, webinars, or communities, even if you feel tired, because somewhere in those connections lies a financial or spiritual opportunity. For instance, a casual conversation at a seminar could open a door to collaboration, or a friend from abroad may connect you with a valuable client. So keep your heart open, but your calendar flexible. Quiet success and private victories, some of your greatest achievements now will happen quietly. Projects you work on behind the scenes, data analysis, design, strategy, or content creation will flourish later when Mercury moves direct. Don't worry if your work isn't public yet. Seeds planted in silence often grow into unexpected fortune. At the same time, some social ties may dissolve. You might drift from friends whose energy no longer aligns with your goals. That's not loss, that's space clearing. As Mercury cleans the lines of communication, Jupiter fills the gaps with better ones. 5. Health, fatigue, and mental clarity. Your ruling planet Venus feels weak during this retrograde, which makes fatigue real. Even simple routines may feel heavier. You might wake up thinking, "Why am I so tired?" Because you're carrying both your own stress and others. Mercury in the 6th house also affects the nervous system and digestion. So be gentle with stimulants, caffeine, or late-night screens. Your body is whispering for rest, not resistance. Take time to stretch, walk, or reconnect with nature. That's Taurus natural therapy. Even 15 minutes near plants or water recalibrates your energy. Memory lapses and information overload, another subtle symptom. Forgetfulness. Mercury scrambles mental signals, making it easy to misplace files or mix updates. Combat this with grounding habits. Write things down by hand. Back up your data. Reconfirm appointments. And above all, don't multitask under stress. You'll function best when you slow down, not when you rush. Travel and paperwork. Travel plans may face last-minute changes. Flights delayed, reservations rescheduled, documents needing one more signature. If traveling is unavoidable, pack patience and photocopies. Legal or inheritance paperwork may also resurface. Perhaps a long-stalled case finally calls for your input. It's tedious, but necessary. By November's end, many Taurus natives will finalize issues of property, wills, or asset distribution. Though slow, these processes ultimately secure long-term stability. 6. The lesson of the bull. Stability through flexibility. Throughout this retrograde, the theme is clear. You don't lose by slowing down, you lose by resisting slowness. You're an earth sign built for endurance. But Mercury challenges you to blend endurance with adaptability. When technology breaks, you learn humility. When money delays, you learn resourcefulness. When people misunderstand you, you learn refined communication. Every inconvenience carries education. Example: A Taurus entrepreneur might lose a deal because they refuse to renegotiate terms during Mercury retrograde. Later they realize the new deal offered afterward was twice as profitable. Sometimes the universe delays not to punish, but to protect. 7. Emotional understory. The quiet fear beneath control Taurus rarely shows anxiety. But during this retrograde, subtle fear may surface. Fear of loss, of chaos, of instability. When plans crumble, you may wonder, am I failing? You're not. You're simply being stripped of illusions of control. Mercury's backward path through your houses of debt and partnership symbolizes karmic cleansing. You're learning to trust collaboration, to release rigid plans, to believe that the universe can support you even when the system glitches. 8. The moment of clarity. Late November, as Mercury stations direct near November 26th, clarity returns like morning light after fog. Money begins to move again. Conversations become productive. Delays resolve one by one. You'll look back and see the pattern. Every detour protected you. Every delay refined your approach. You'll emerge not only wealthier in knowledge, but wiser in patience. 9. Spiritual reflection. The value of enough. This retrograde teaches Taurus one sacred truth. Enough is more powerful than more. When money slows, you realize what truly sustains you: trust, relationships, and purpose. When systems fail, you rediscover simplicity. And when plans fall apart, you learn that stability is born inside, not outside. So, instead of chasing what's missing, nurture what's steady: your craft, your loved ones, your peace. Because once Mercury moves direct, the financial gates open again, but this time, you'll manage abundance with deeper wisdom. Closing scene. The bull in the wind. Imagine yourself as the sacred bull standing in a windy field. The wind, Mercury, swirls, reversing direction, blowing dust in your eyes. You could charge against it, wasting strength. Or you could stand still, breathe, and let the storm pass. When the wind calms, the path clears, and your hooves find solid ground again. So between October 20th and November 26th, Taurus, don't fear the slowdown. Repair, review, recalibrate. Listen to your finances, your partnerships, your heartbeat. Mercury isn't stealing your luck. It's teaching you the rhythm of true wealth, patience, clarity, and trust in divine timing. Taurus, when Mercury walks backward, it isn't blocking your blessings. It's teaching you how to handle them when they finally arrive. Wait, breathe, and let time do its quiet magic.